By now, I think everyone is aware of Fortress Vader, the Sith Lord's menacing castle on the black shores of Mustafar. But Darth Vader would actually have another castle that came before this. This one, though, being from the Star Wars expanded universe and was located on the planet Vjun. The idea for this fortress came from an early concept by Ralph McQuarrie from The Empire Strikes Back as a place for Vader to call home after the destruction of the first Death Star. Although this idea wouldn't make it into the film, the idea would later be used beginning in the expanded universe comics. Located on the planet Vjun, which itself had a history with dark side users and Sith, including Count Dooku during the Clone Wars, the planet, which itself was known for its acidic rainfalls, is where Vader would go in between his duties to the Empire and his master Sidious. Unlike Fortress Vader in canon, which was built specifically to attune to the dark side cave that lied underneath it, Vader's Bast Castle was primarily a place for him to train in the dark side, practice his lightsaber skills, and even further develop his mechanical expertise, which he was proficient at since he was a young child on Tatooine. While few originally knew of its existence, it's here that Vader would also practice meditation as well as attempt to heal his body from the traumatic injuries he sustained on Mustafar. He had meditation chambers as well as bacta tanks, which is one of the only instances where Vader could be freed from his armor and feel the slight relief of bacta, though it would also remind him of the irreversible damage to his injuries and how he failed in his war with Kenobi. I've spoken about it before, but there was an instance where Vader used his immense power in the dark side and began actually healing himself. But the pure joy he felt at being able to function by himself again, to breathe by himself again, actually made him so relieved and even happy that the dark side power vanished from him and he could no longer sustain himself on his own without the aid of his mechanics. A garrison of stormtroopers were also stationed in and around the castle and would specifically look after it while Vader was away doing his master's bidding for the Empire. In one of the darkest instances that took place inside of the Bast Castle, Vader was interrogating a Toydarian who showed impressive resilience against Vader's use of the Force, but the Toydarian could not last once Vader began the use of straight torture. The castle also featured a hangar for the Sith Lord's TIE fighter, which he could modify, along with a workshop to repair the various training droids Vader would use during his sparring practice, which would no doubt not stand much of a chance against the Sith. Vader would also keep various artifacts in his personal home as well. After the deaths of Darth Vader and the Emperor, the castle on Vjun would mostly remain forgotten for some time. In 22 ABY, a Jedi historian was able to figure out that Vader kept Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber after the Jedi's death and stored it inside of the Bast Castle to keep as a memento of sorts. Anakin Solo, the youngest child of Han and Leia, along with a group of Jedi, went to Vjun to reclaim Obi-Wan's weapon and take it to Luke Skywalker's Jedi Praxium on Yavin 4. Once the group arrived, they encountered a cloaked figure named Orlok, who claimed to be a mage who possessed great powers. Orlok was also after this Jedi relic. Anakin and the Jedi pursued Orlok and his henchmen through the castle and finally came to possess not only Kenobi's lightsaber, but also a holocron of an ancient Jedi master named Asli Crimson. Years after Vader's death, the castle would become a stronghold for Dark Jedi, one of whom would erect a statue of the Sith Lord to pay homage to him. Though a resurrected Palpatine would order the statue of his treacherous apprentice to be destroyed, the Dark Jedi refused this order due to his admiration and respect for Lord Vader. The statue would eventually be destroyed by Vader's own son Luke, as Luke and a group of fellow Jedi were in a battle against the Dark Jedi inside of the castle. Luke would use the Force to push the statue onto his enemies, which gave the Jedi victory. After this, the statue of the castle's one-time occupant would remain in pieces. I hope you guys enjoyed this short video about Vader's other fortress from the expanded universe in Star Wars. Please let me know if there are any other topics or characters you'd like to see me cover from the Star Wars galaxy next, and of course, may the Force be with you.